the things I wanted to do is some of y'all were stressing out quite a bit about how project scheduling actually is. But let's look at it in its simplest form. Okay? Let's look at it from another standpoint. When we say we're fixing to do a project, whether it be the fence, or whether it be a storage container building, or whether it just be something really simple, what we need to do first is identify what the project is. So it's always good to do a mind map or do an outline to help guide you through what the project does. So this is a mind mapping format here. So we could say if the middle is supposed to be the project. Okay? Okay, so what project is it? We'll call it the fence project because we just did that. So now we know the middle and all these other areas connect to it. So we say, okay, so what is one of the things we need to do? We definitely need to do an estimate. Okay? We definitely need to come over here and then we say, well, we order materials. Okay? We need to do rental. Okay? We need to look at labor. Who's going to do it? Okay? Where are we going to get the rental from? Okay? What materials do we need? Okay? And so then we're going to look over here. Finished. Okay? This is considered a milestone. Okay? Milestones are when you've completed something. Okay? So we have this extra one over here just in case it's possibly you may have to reschedule. Okay? Why would we reschedule? We would reschedule because of rain. Okay? Or let's say limited on materials, something like that. So then when we look at this, so now we've got a mind map here. This is a very simple format to go ahead and set up a schedule. Okay? So we know that all these things need to happen. Well, scheduling in Microsoft Schedule and also P6, which is Primavera 6, require that you put these in a systematic order and identify what comes first, then what comes second, third, and fourth. We used to do something back when we were in elementary school, an outline. Whenever we would want to write something, we would have an outline, okay, to identify what we want to write about. It helps us to flow with the writing. So the first one here is introduction. Well, the first one for us would be fence project. Okay? Okay? So then what we do is we go, okay, so what's under that fence project? Okay? We could go ahead and put estimate here. Okay? So then we look over here, and for this one, it would be materials. Okay? For this one would be rental. Okay? This one would be labor. Okay? So then under labor, what would we do? Okay? This one would be Joe. This one would be Bill. And those are people that are going to be doing our project, the labor. Then we look at rental. So because this is actually rental, we would come over here, we would do backhoe. Backhoe. Okay? Okay? And so then we would look over there and say, what else? We might need a post hole digger. Okay? So then we look at materials. This is going to be your most longest one because this is everything. This is two 2x4s. This is 4x4s. This is nails. This is pickets, cement, and stuff like that. So then we look over here and we say, well, where are we going to get these? Lowe's. Okay? Or Home Depot. Okay? So that works out pretty good. Where are we going to get this? So same place, Lowe's or Home Depot. Okay? So now we've identified this. The thing that we don't have on here is the time it takes to do it and the date we're going to start. So basically, we've taken an outline and we've mapped out what we needed to do. Okay? So then we take it a little further and we say, okay, we can apply this on this Gantt chart. So you see here, we have, this would be fence, the fence, and then we have all of our steps here. Okay, this is our outline. Okay, and now what we have to do is say, how long is it going to take us to do that fence? Okay, 5 days, 6 days? Then we need to decide, when does it start? And when are we going to finish it? Okay, and so what happens is in this area, this is the overall. It'll show us the timeline of the overall. And then these, remember, we put over here, we put material, we put estimate, we put labor, all of that underneath here. And so this lets us know as we start doing it, as we go through our project, all the way down to the completion. Okay? So that's it in a nutshell. This is called a Gantt chart. Okay? Gantt chart. And the Gantt chart helps keep everything in order. So you have your tasks here, and then your subtasks here. Okay? So once you get this part understood, how to do it, just like what we did over here as an outline, okay, it may look like this. So here's an outline as well. Okay, and so once you figure out how you're going to do everything, then you put it on your Gantt chart. Okay, when you go over here and these are the tasks and subtasks, it means these are all the things that are going to go on within that area. So I hope this helps a little bit. We'll go a little bit more into it when we look at the storage container project, but I wanted to go ahead and help you look at this a little simpler.